this is a video reply back to a message I got on the Facebook group. I put up a little comment saying that I'm going to fast. This was yesterday after I'd done some cleans, and I've been fasting that day, and I was thinking, what should I eat that day? Just some eggs, and then I'm going to fast today as well. And I got a good question just saying from Lainey. I hope you could spare just a little of your time to explain to me your fasting and why you do it. Right, the reason why I do fasting is that it is the easiest diet I've ever done. As in, for me, I'm very mentally weak at controlling what I eat. So in other words, I can focus and go to the gym, I can work out, I can run up hills, no problem whatsoever. But to focus on there's just too much temptation for me in sweeties and chocolate. I have a massive sweet tooth. I love my sausage rolls. I love donuts. I love all that kind of stuff. Okay, sausage rolls aren't sweet stuff, but you know what I mean. Generally just bad food. And for me, eating 3 meals a day nowadays is just 3 times more temptation than just not eating. Whenever I'm at work nowadays, I can just go, right, I go into work from 9 and I work until 5. Done. I don't need to think about, right, where am I going to go for a meal? And then when I go for a meal, let's say I go out to Boots or something like that, it's like, oh man, there's a sandwich, there's a drink, there's a packet of crisps, or do I get a nut bar, or do I also get a chocolate bar, or, you know, for me, too much temptation or too many options just return in too many cheats, as in I end up just going, oh, I'll just have a little chocolate bar just now, oh, I'll just have a Milky Way, that doesn't count, and it just ruins it. So for me, just going, right, I'm not eating anything, I'm just fasting for the day, I can do that, I can just cut off in my head going, right, not eating, not a problem. And for me that is probably the best way for me to, if I had a full in-house dietitian who was there to prepare my food, make sure it was the healthiest, make sure it was the right calories and macronutrient content, then yes, I would absolutely go for that. However, I don't. So this fasting for me is a great way for me to be able to control what I eat and when I eat and how much I eat. It also means that whenever I've got to 2, 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock or after the gym, I can just eat as much as I want and stuff myself and have that lovely feeling of being stuffed. Unlike eating, if somebody says, oh, you should eat 5 meals a day. Well, all that does is mean I have 5 small meals throughout the day and I just feel hungry with it. What I did yesterday, or 2 days ago, I had breakfast in the morning for the first time ever in ages. It was like, oh my god, this is so weird. And what I found was eating a protein shake in a bowl of porridge with nuts and seeds and all that kind of stuff in it. I was just as hungry at 11, 12 o'clock that day as what I would have been if I hadn't eaten at all. So for me, having breakfast does not in any way change my level of hunger that I have at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or even 11 or 12. In fact, I was thinking more about food at 11, 12 and 1 when I had breakfast than when I don't now. Okay, the next thing is, do you see fasting as part of your training? Yes, I do. I see it as 2 things. One, as controlling diet, controlling the timing of it eat, but also there's very many benefits to fasting other than just controlling when you eat. That is good for the hormone system, it's good for a rest for your digestive system, your stomach, your intestines, all that kind of moving around and churning away. Sometimes it's good just to not, give them a rest. And it's cool because I can think that, if I'm doing a day where I've got to go on a plane, fly over somewhere, I know that if I just go, right, I'm not eating, I'm doing myself benefit rather than thinking, going on a plane, I'll have a gin and tonic and I'll eat the nuts and I'll eat the crappy plane food and eat airplane food and have chocolate bars because in airplanes there's so much chocolate. But if I go, no, then I'm like, haha, better. So kind of, yeah, I do think of it as training, and I think also it helps whenever I do my cardio training in the morning that I'm doing it in a fasted state, which definitely helps burn more fat, or at least develop your glycogen storage facilities in your body so that your body's kind of more like, woohoo, we must store more glycogen, let's have more energy that way rather than storing more fat. And is this fasting a long-term commitment, as will you be doing this technique indefinitely, or will you eventually phase this practice out? Well, I see it fully as something I can do indefinitely. It's not like a diet where you go, I'm not having any carbs, where you do that for a month, then you're like, oh my god, I'm going to die. Or like, you know, even bodybuilders, whenever they're on stage and stuff like that, that's them at their unhealthiest ever, because they've just fucked themselves so much with, like, cutting out fat, cutting out carbs, and just eating protein. But for me, this, I can eat pretty much whatever I want, whenever I want. Well, I can eat whatever I want and how much I want, but it's just when I want, it has to be more nighttime. But that's fine, you know, that's when I want to eat. So is it something I'm going to be doing indefinitely? Yes, I think it is. It's certainly something I've been doing for the last year now. I've easily done it for 12 months. And one of the things I would say is that losing weight, everyone can lose weight. There's no question about it. You watch any of these programs about fat families or all that kind of stuff, and everyone can lose weight. The trick is keeping the weight off. And for me, I managed to drop my weight hugely down to below 80 kilograms, and now I'm around about 85. But that's about 85 over the last 6, 7, 8 months, with doing a lot less cardio just now, but also doing a heck of a lot more weight training. So I've definitely increased my muscle, and hugely increased my strength, but my weight has only gone up a couple of kilograms, give or take. Well, actually, the other day I had a big poo, big sauna, and just a little bit dehydrated. I was back down to 82.5 kilograms. So, depending on how much water I'm holding in me, then my weight fluctuates by about 4 kilograms either way. It could be 85, or it could be down to about 82. And the last thing you said is, will you phase this out, this practice, once you are satisfied or reached your goals? Now that's an odd question. It's like, I'm satisfied, let's just get fat again. It's like, no, I'm satisfied, I don't want to stay this way, so I want to kind of keep this way. Once you're satisfied, well, I am very satisfied. I'm very happy with the condition that my body's in. I can definitely get stronger, I can definitely get fitter, I can definitely run further and faster and lift heavier weights. I know I can do that, I just need to train more of that. In terms of diet, pretty happy with it. Yeah. Are you going to phase? No, absolutely not. No plans of phasing out fasting in any way whatsoever, because it absolutely, you know, like, the weather in Scotland just now is absolutely terrible, and the amount of opportunities for me to go out running have been very few and far between. And for me, I lose a lot of fat whenever I do outdoor running, so as in running up and down hills. Running on a treadmill does nothing for me. I don't know why. It doesn't increase my fitness, it doesn't increase my ability to run on the actual road, but actually running around hills, in parks, stuff like that, that massively increases my fitness and my actual real life running ability. So once the weather gets better, I will definitely be doing a lot more running and a lot more fitness stuff, and I'll probably be losing a lot more weight again, because I'll be focusing more on just getting fit. Meanwhile, although I didn't plan on doing a winter bulk, it's kind of turned into that. You know, I've kind of ended up just focusing more on weight training. So this is my winter bulk. In fact, I'll show you just a video where I am just now. But this is my body just now, mid-winter bulk, and then summertime, that's running time. Summer running in the summertime, and that's when I'll probably lose a lot of the I wouldn't even really call it fat. That I've definitely got all the flads there, but in comparison to what it was, I'm so much healthier, fitter, leaner, stronger than what I was a year ago this time. So fasting for me, forever.